What CBT techniques create balanced thinking? Imagine your mind as a busy city street, filled with cars rushing in different directions. Sometimes, those cars are rushing too fast or heading the wrong way. That's what unhelpful thoughts can feel like. Now, what if you had tools to slow down and guide those cars smoothly? That's what developing balanced thinking is all about. It's about learning how to see things clearly, without jumping to extremes or believing only the worst or best. One way to do this is through thought records. Think of them as a journal for your mind. When you feel upset or anxious, write down what happened, what you thought, and how you felt. Then look at the evidence for and against those thoughts. For example, if you think, "I will fail this test," check if you have evidence that supports or contradicts that. Maybe you studied well, or maybe you didn't. This helps you see the situation more clearly and avoid jumping to conclusions. Another technique is cognitive restructuring. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds. Some are dark and stormy, others light and sunny. Cognitive restructuring helps you identify those storm clouds, like all-or-nothing thinking or catastrophizing, and challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? What's a more balanced way to see this? If you think, "I always mess up," you can challenge that by recalling times you did well. This shifts your thinking from extreme to more realistic. Reality testing is like being a detective. When you have a negative thought, look for facts. If you think, "Everyone is mad at me," ask yourself, is there evidence for that? Did I get any feedback that confirms it? Often, you'll find that your thoughts aren't based on facts but on feelings or assumptions. This helps you see things more objectively. Identifying and countering cognitive distortions is another key. These are common thinking traps like overgeneralizing or jumping to conclusions. Once you spot them, you can ask, is there another way to see this? What are some other explanations? For example, if you think, "I failed because I'm not good enough," you can consider that maybe you just had an off day. Broadening your view helps you avoid rigid thinking. Cognitive reframing is about changing how you interpret a situation. Instead of seeing a setback as a disaster, see it as a chance to learn. If you didn't get a job you wanted, instead of thinking, "I'll never succeed," try, "This is an opportunity to improve for next time." It's a simple shift that makes your feelings more balanced and less overwhelming. Decatastrophizing is like turning down the volume on your worst fears. If you're worried about making a mistake, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? How likely is that? Usually, you'll find that the worst case isn't as bad as your mind makes it seem. This reduces anxiety and helps you think more calmly. Finally, cognitive diffusion is about creating space between you and your thoughts. Imagine your thoughts as leaves floating down a stream. You watch them pass without grabbing onto them or believing everything you think. This helps you see your thoughts as just thoughts, not facts, and makes it easier to respond calmly and rationally. All these techniques work together to help you see situations more clearly and avoid extreme or biased thinking. They encourage you to question your automatic thoughts, look for facts, and develop a more balanced view. Over time, this can make your emotions more stable and your decisions more thoughtful. It's like giving your mind a set of tools to keep your thinking steady and realistic, no matter what life throws your way.